Well, Angel Reese had her a double-double last night. That's right. Oh, once again, this proves that Angel Reese's double-doubles does not equate to victories. No.
What do you call a double-double when your team still gets blown out by an injury-riddled squad? Ask Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, who somehow made a 13-point, 12-rebound stat line look completely meaningless in yet another brutal loss, this time to the Los Angeles Sparks. The Sparks didn't just win, they dismantled the Sky from start to finish.
This ain't even funny no more. I know everybody think I'm about to clown and I'm about to roast. This ain't even funny no more. The Chicago Sky just lost to the Los Angeles Sparks by a score of 91-78. And let's be serious here. Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that are playing without 2 starters.
Chicago is now 0-3 to start the season, and their last win feels like ancient history, all the way back in early September of last year. While the Sky struggled to score, teams like the Indiana Fever are actually putting up fights against championship-level squads. If watching Angel Reese and the Sky Spiral feels like comedy gold, go ahead and comment "Baby Giraffe Meows" down below. Let's go.
One could say it, generally speaking, always leads to losses. And she got, for lack of a better way of putting it, cooked, rotisseried, grilled, baked, fried. I mean, however you want to go. Sauteed by Kelsey Plum last night against the LA Sparks.
Angel Reese posted a double-double against the Sparks, 13 points, 12 boards, and somehow, her fans acted like it meant something. But when you lose 91-78, those numbers don't tell the real story. She shot just 5-for-11 from the field, missed multiple layups, and delivered one of the most frustrating performances of the season.
Is not good. It's 0-3. It's ugly, and I don't know that it's going to improve. All right, I don't. So let's jump over here before we get to the the highlight that's getting Angel Reese absolutely destroyed right now online on social media.
Let's get real, most of her shots were within 5 feet of the basket, yet she shot a mediocre 45%. 3 of her makes were off her own offensive rebounds, meaning she was literally cleaning up her own mess and calling it production. If you're grabbing your own misses to pad your stats, that's not dominance, that's inefficiency.
Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that's playing without 2 starters. The Chicago Sky, listen, man. Y'all the worst team in the league, bro. Like, let's just stop playing games. This ain't even let's be funny. I'm not even joking. I'm not smiling. I don't have a single joke for you. The Chicago Sky is trash. You guys are trash.
Those 12 rebounds? A big chunk came off her own missed shots. That makes the so-called Bayou Barbie look like she's stat padding in plain sight. Fans were ruthless online. One wrote, "Cook that fraud," while another begged, "Angel, have some shame, sister."
We got to talk about the meme. The meme. I'm not even going to call them a basketball team right now. I'm going to call them a meme that is Chicago Sky, because it's actually getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous.
It gets worse. During one painful sequence, you could see teammates pleading for the ball while Reese forced up bad looks. She's not just missing shots, she's ignoring better ones. And this isn't new. She went 0-for-8 against New York previously, and she's hit only 1 3-pointer in 4 games. The pattern is clear: offensive limitations, masked by empty stat lines.
That strategy didn't work. All right, they lost. They got blown the hell out in this game. Angel Reese, 31 minutes, 5 of 11, 45% from the field, and that's an improvement. That is an improvement. God. 12 rebounds, 13 points, 6 offensive boards, and a partridge in a pear tree. I mean, honest.
One analyst nailed it: this was a worthless double-double. When your team is getting clowned and fans are saying you should just stop playing altogether, your individual numbers are just participation trophies. At this point, the narrative of Angel Reese as Caitlin Clark's rival is becoming laughable. The hype is evaporating under the weight of losses.
Here's Here's the play that's got everybody talking because Kelsey Plum clowned Angel Reese after this. Obviously, Kelsey Plum's not as tall as Angel Reese is, and she cooked Angel Reese's ass in hot grease. Let's go.
Pie by Stevens.
The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
Pie by
Oh.
The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
And then hits her with the two.
Then came the most disrespectful moment of the season. Kelsey Plum, all 5 feet 8 inches of her, blew past the 6 feet 4 inches Reese for an easy layup, then hit her with the too small taunt. The gesture sent social media into meltdown. A veteran guard clowning a hyped sophomore in front of the crowd? That's cold.
Yeah, too small. Kelsey Plum is a badass. Let's just keep it real. She is a badass. How about a different angle on this?
Down feet. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand. Down feet. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand.
Too small. Yikes. Yikes. It's look at this. Hey, Plum Dog, how many wins does the Sky got? Down here.
And Plum backed it up. She dropped 28 points, shot 9 of 18 from the field, nailed 6 threes, and dished 8 assists. This wasn't luck, it was a masterclass. Her decision-making, her pace, her shot selection, it was elite-level basketball. Championship pedigree on full display.
Right here, Kelsey Plum destroyed them. 6 of 10 from three-point range, 28 points, 8 assists, 2 boards for the LA Sparks that didn't look terrible, to be honest, last night from what I could see. I thought they looked pretty good. I mean, Rickea Jackson didn't play in this game, and Cameron Brent is still hurt. It's going to be an interesting team when they get completely healthy. It's going to be an interesting squad.
The WNBA even posted Plum's taunt. That's how iconic the moment became. The Sparks' social media amplified it, proud of their guard for schooling an overhyped opponent. It wasn't just about the 6 threes, it was about how Plum broke Chicago's defense down over and over. Pick and rolls? Exposed. Rotations? Torched. It was surgical, and the LA crowd loved every second.
What is going on in Chicago, bro? I know everybody we enjoy it, yeah. When Angel Reese get the missing the layups, we clown, yeah, we get our jokes off. But let's be serious here. She's the best player on that garbage team. And she's not good enough to be your best player on a decent team. She's not good enough to be the best player on a decent team. She's not good enough. I'm sorry, it just is what it is.
Oh, and did we mention Plum took an elbow to the nose mid-game? Didn't faze her. She kept hooping and delivered a post-game speech that showed real leadership. While Reese was chasing rebounds off her own misses, Plum was making smart plays, hitting tough shots, and leading. One was stat padding. The other? Winning.
I have to say, like, she doesn't play defense anymore. Angel Reese doesn't play defense. And, like, I know, obviously, Azare did quite a bit of damage, no matter who she was on. But, like, Azare Stevens, Kelsey Plum, in fairness, she just went nuclear. She was kind of quiet in the fourth quarter, but she went nuclear in this game. Like,
Plum's been dominant all season, averaging 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals, including a 37-point outburst against Golden State. Her move to LA has completely redefined their offense. Meanwhile, fans are calling this game a humbling for Reese, questioning whether she's overrated. And right now, it's a valid question. Chicago hasn't won since September 8th, 8 straight losses across 2 seasons. This is beyond a slump, it's a collapse.
Chicago Sky, they are a joke. They're a joke of a basketball team. You have got, your player just got too small. They don't play defense. There's no effort. There is absolutely no.
Want to know how bad this loss really was? The Sparks were missing Cameron Brink, their star sophomore, due to an ACL tear. This was supposed to be one of the weakest teams in the league. Yet they ran Chicago off the floor. If you're losing to injury-depleted squads, you've officially hit rock bottom.
Come on, let's stop playing games. I don't know, this Coach Marsh, Tyler Marsh guy, this Marshmallow dude, I don't know where y'all got him from. Y'all got him from Vegas somewhere. His system looks trash. Y'all starting Kia Nurse. Bro, the Chicago Sky gave up the number 3 pick for Ariel Atkins. Bro, I don't even think she scored double figures yet in one game. She's taking like 4 shots per game. Y'all gave up the number 3 pick. Y'all gave up Sonia Citron for Ariel Atkins, and she's shooting like 4 shots a game. Bro, what is going on in Chicago, bro?
Chicago's 0-3 start now puts them among the worst season openers in WNBA history. Most teams use early games to shake off rust. The Sky are using them to showcase dysfunction. You'd have to dig deep into league archives to find a team starting this poorly and still salvaging a respectable season.
I have to just say, they're a meme. They're a meme at this stage. Kelsey Plum takes on Angel Reese and then hits Angel Reese with the too small. Kelsey Plum taunts Angel Reese. Like, what are we doing?
And it's not getting better. The Sky's upcoming schedule is brutal. Analysts are projecting they might not win a game until late June. Coaching decisions have been baffling, players are out of sync, and offensive sets are collapsing. It looks like a team that's never practiced together. Even Sky fans are calling the team trash online. That's when you know things are falling apart.
Kelsey Plum saying too small to Angel Reese. I love that fire. It's me bound time. Oh, God.
Around the league, Chicago is now a running joke. Players are mocking them during warm-ups. Respect is gone. Chemistry is gone. Body language is shot. No one's stepping up. Angel Reese is still putting up numbers, but those numbers don't mean much when the whole house is on fire.
Imagine if Caitlin Clark did this, the outrage would be unreal. Oh my God. People, that'd be the cats and dogs. People jumping out of, it looked like the fireworks scene behind Leslie Nielsen from Naked Gun. Nothing to see here. Please move along. Reese really did try to swat the ball. I'm starting to believe Reese is being victimized by the entire WNBA.
Chicago is now the league's punching bag. Every team circles their matchup as a guaranteed win. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever nearly pulled off the upset of the season against the reigning champions, the New York Liberty. Clark dropped 18 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds, and they lost by just 2 in a battle that went to the wire. That's what real competition looks like.
Shot possessions for New York. Clark, step back 3. Oh, she hit it! And draws the foul! Welcome back, Caitlin Clark!
Indiana fought for 40 minutes against a Liberty team that steamrolled everyone last season. Clark showed poise, playmaking, and leadership under pressure. No empty stats here, just grit. Fever coach Stephanie White even called out the refs afterward, blasting the 31 free throw discrepancy across recent games. That's a coach who actually backs her players.
I thought she got fouled. I think it's pretty egregious what's been happening to us the last few games. A minus 31 free throw discrepancy. And I might be able to understand it if we were just chucking threes, but we're not. We're attacking the rim. And the disrespect right now for our team has been pretty unbelievable.
With 2.9 seconds left, Clark took a potential game-tying shot and was clearly fouled by Natasha Cloud. No call. Even Liberty fans admitted the refs blew it. Yet Indiana nearly beat the champs. Meanwhile, Chicago can't even hang with injury-depleted teams. The contrast is stark.
Then she holds her, watch this, with her shoulder and on her arm when she follows through, and then fouls her for the 4th time on her arm. It's cheating. It's plain as day. The haters will say she got locked up. Yeah, if you're fouling the whole game. But I'm going through this entire game. The corrupt refs gave this game to New York, and they still...
After the game, Clark took accountability. If we want to beat the really good teams, we have to be more consistent. She talked about building chemistry and improving. That's leadership. That's maturity. That's what Angel Reese doesn't show. While Clark is out here fighting the best, Reese is stacking meaningless stats and blowouts.
Plus side, you could say you're 2 possessions away from being 4-0 in these games. Do you look at it from both sides? Like, here are the positives of this, and then here are the things we really want to work on.
Yeah, and that's probably what's frustrating about it, too. It's like, we are 2 possessions or, you know, from being 4-0, but there was so many little areas in this game that we could have improved. Like, our defense, again, to start the game was poor. And we got to find a way to come out with more energy, be unable to guard. And yes, they present a very tough challenge when all 5 of them can make threes, and you know they're setting inverted ball screens, you know, things like that. It's a challenge, but you got
players like Caitlin Clark rise against elite competition. They don't pad stats, they change games. They make teammates believe they can win. That's the difference.
Where we can be a lot better. It feels like every game we've really only put 2 quarters together. We're kind of waiting for that, you know, 4 quarters of really good basketball, and I think that's it's going to be a learning curve. This group is new. We haven't played a ton together, so but that's what's going to have to happen if we want to beat the really good teams in this league. Is you got to find a way to put together 4 really good quarters. You know, there's going to be runs. That's basketball. They're going to go on their runs. We got to be able to find a way to stop them and then respond. So I think that's an area we can certainly improve.
Here's the truth nobody wants to say. Indiana is building something special. Chicago is building excuses. Reese can keep collecting empty double-doubles, but they're not fooling anyone. The Fever lost to the defending champs by 2. The Sky lost to a broken Sparks team by 13. That gap tells you everything. One team is climbing. The other? Just sinking. If you find this hilarious like we do, comment "Baby Giraffe Meows" down below. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown. See you in the next one.